What does the goddess mean to you?
Well, I was a priestess before I went back to graduate school and got my master's and PhD. So she came first. And to me, the goddess is the feminine principle that is half the cosmos. That we have a masculine and feminine principle in the cosmos of creation, of birth, of cycles. And we have, for the last, 3,000 years or so, mostly worship the masculine, and our world is sorely out of balance because of it. And it's not just about the oppression of women. I mean, that's being addressed, and of course it still goes on, but we started that with women's liberation. But it's what's missing in the conversation as we try to heal our world. And if we are to birth a new era, which I believe we are in the process of doing, birth comes through the feminine. I mean, that's just the way it is. Men create, they certainly do, but there is a birthing organic process that comes through the feminine. And if we don't honor the goddess, we're only playing with half a deck. I've heard it said that a religion without a goddess is halfway to atheism.
I love that. I love that. And what does the awakening of the goddess within and the connection of the earth, what is your take on that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that is this is the great awakening, that we are taking part of it. Some people call it the great turning, where we're turning the trajectory from where we've gone towards something to the future. And it is that, but turning kind of implies we're staying on the same level. Awakening says we're taking it to a new level. So I like the idea of awakening, that it's a change of consciousness, and we are awakening our divine nature. I feel that, one of my sayings is evolution is the God's way of making more gods. And so we've evolved from single-celled organisms to multi-celled creatures to worms and, centipedes and, fish and birds and dinosaurs and mammals, and each time getting more sophisticated, more intelligent, more capable, more powerful, more creative. And this is a process of evolving toward a status of the divine, of godhood, goddesshood, which we're just budding into. And it's something that we awaken in ourselves as a divine possibility. Now, for a woman, the masculine divine, while it's there, and I grew up with that, of course, in my family, it doesn't give us something to relate to that is uniquely ours. And when I was ordained as a priestess back in 1985, I had a way to take my power, but in a feminine way. And it was the first model I had of power that was not a masculine power, that was not a power over, that was not a rulership, a command, I'm telling everybody what to do and you obey me. It wasn't that kind of power. It was a magical power. It was a power to lead, but to lead by connecting people and by calling on the elements and calling on the forces and working with the power of nature, really. And so it's awakening our own selves in harmony with the power of nature.